Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wine and Wellness Wednesday. I'm Lindsay Brantley, the founder of Camellia Alise and the Camellia Alise Academy, and I'm excited to be here with you guys again today. So, as I approach my 38th year around the sun, I am drinking a non-alcoholic wine. So y'all know I always tell y'all if I'm drinking something good. So this, just so y'all know, this is called Toast, okay? It is non-alcoholic and it's actually pretty good. So cheers to you guys for making it through hump day, all right? Okay, so let's jump into it. So yesterday I saw a report. I don't know about y'all. They've been talking about this forever. I'm like, oh, a recession is just now happening. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing a whole bunch of changes in the way that people have been spending money, so it's not new. But now that they have officially said a recession is looming and all these things, I think the Dow jumped down like 1,000 points yesterday, and all these financial people were freaking out. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today is recession proofing your business. Now, at this point, I'm hoping that most of you guys have already come up with some ideas, because at the end of the day, if you've been in business long enough, you've been through COVID, you've been through other like major changes, you know that there's always going to be an up and a down in business. There's going to be times when you're doing really well, and there's going to be times when you are not doing really well. And when they start using the word recession, clients and their spending changes. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today, I just want to go over 3 of the main fears when it comes to them using that R word, recession, and ways that you guys can overcome those fears so that your business does not suffer. And you guys, I'm seeing a lot of businesses close. I do not want you guys to do that. So I hope that you guys take these things to heart. And as always, when I'm talking about any topic, if y'all have questions, comments, other sources that you want to share with the businesses that are watching, please put them up there. All right, so let me go over the things. Grab my markers, y'all. All right. Okay, so the number one fear, right? When we're talking about recession, the number one thing that we worried about is reduced customer spending, okay? Because at the end of the day, customer spending is going to change because they're just as worried as you are, right? Like, do I have enough money to pay my regular bills? So maybe I'm not going to go get my body sculpting like I normally would. Or do I have enough money for groceries? Because Lord knows groceries these days out of control, right? So I'm going to give you 3 tips to overcome clients changing their spending. All right, so the first one, y'all, I'm all over the place today. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is diversify your services. Okay, so a lot of us might be used to doing the $300 services that we've all been doing all the time and everything. That does not always work. When clients are changing how they are spending, you have to be flexible with what you are offering. One of the examples that I always give during COVID, I couldn't do facials, right? So we had to push more of the products, more of the at-home services. So you have to diversify what you are offering and have different price points. So you may only do one service that's $200. Okay, now is the time to be creative. If I do a 60-minute massage and that's $150, okay, maybe now we're gonna start offering lunchtime express massages that are $99. You know what I mean? So you have to diversify your offering at a time when customers may not be able to get that full luxurious thing that they normally get. So come up with some different promotions, maybe some mini services. Instead of me doing, like I said, a 2-hour A, B, and C, I'm offering lunchtime 30-minute this, right? And it's going to be cheaper and it's going to take less of your time. But you're diversifying your offerings. You're giving clients affordable options, okay? Just like I tell y'all with packages, right? You don't want to have one. Why do you think McDonald's, Burger King, and all the rest of them have a small, medium, and large, right? So you have to diversify your services, okay? The second thing, you guys, and this one, a lot of people, oh my gosh, a lot of people miss this one. You have to focus on retention. Retention. Okay, what this means. Let me explain this. It's a lot harder to get a brand new client to come in and spend $150 on a service than it is to have the client who's already come in, they've experienced something great, when they're already reducing their expenses, okay? When clients are spending less money, it's harder to convince them to spend more money on you, something new, something that they've never done. It's a lot easier to retain somebody that's already came in, that's already had your service, experienced this wonderful thing. It's a lot easier to keep that person than it is to convince a new person to come in. When people are spending less money, the people who you already have, you've got to value them. Spend more time with them. Give them more, right? Maybe I'm going to offer some of our massage clients that additional infrared sauna. I'm going to do something special for you to keep you coming in. It's a lot easier, like I said, to retain someone than to get somebody brand new at a time when customers are already changing how they are spending their money, okay? And then the last one, when we're looking at that fear of clients reducing their customer spend, you guys have to adjust your market strategies, okay? So just like you are having to change up your services a little bit, the way that you market to clients has to change a little bit as well. You may have to emphasize a little bit more the value-driven marketing and highlighting some of the benefits and how important it is for the clients to have these, or how affordable your service is versus the other. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, body sculpting, y'all need to be talking to people all day long about how much cheaper body sculpting is than getting a BBL or getting liposuction, and how much faster they're recovering. You don't have to miss work. You don't have to miss work. You might not have a job, right? You don't want to scare clients. But you know, I'm just saying, like, you might not have a job next week, girl. So you don't want to be taking 2 or 3 weeks off trying to recover from this BBL, where you can come on over here. I can get this together for you. You can go back next day and people won't even know what's going on. So change the way you market, okay? You got to change the way you approach the marketing process with your clients. You got to talk more about value, more about what they're getting, the benefits. You got to highlight the benefits a lot more, and you have to talk to them about the affordability. Before, it wasn't always about the affordability. Before, it was like, come on, girl, let me sculpt you and talk. Well, now they need to know the value. They need to know this is a lot easier on your body, a lot cheaper, than surgery. You have to talk about those things a little bit more than you used to have to talk before, okay? So those are the things that I'm going to tell you guys when you're looking at somebody. Fear number one, clients are changing the way that they're spending. You have to do some things to make sure that you're changing the way you're talking to the clients. Diversify the services, focus on retaining the clients that you have, and then also adjust the marketing strategy and adjust how you are talking about what you offer versus what you used to do before, okay? All right, the second thing, as a business owner, and we all dealing with this, at the end of the day, y'all know that grocery bills then went up, rent going up, everything going up, right? So number two, hold on, let me use a different color. The second thing that we worry about when it comes to recession is going to be increased operation cost. Okay, So here's what I mean by that. Like I just said, at the end of the day, everything going up, right? Your phone bill going up, your internet bill going up. Everything is going up at the same time. So a couple of things that can help you guys. The first one, like they say, you know, monitor your expenses, but I call it plug the leaks, okay? All right, when I tell you that I have had to get rid of dead weight, okay? Subscriptions that ain't helping, people that say they advertising and it's not getting anything, plug the leaks. Where are you guys spending money that you don't need to? Especially in places where they are going up. If you, for instance, have Netflix at your spa and Netflix then went up, okay, maybe we need to switch over to Hulu, right? So you have to plug the leaks. Where can you look at your operational costs and reduce things down? I will tell you guys, there is one resource that you can use. It's called Rocket Money, okay? First 30 days is free. I don't work for them. I'm like, I don't get a referral or anything, but Rocket Money is free for the first 30 days and it's like $5 a month after. But what it does for me is it tells me you have these recurring expenses, you have these subscriptions, you got charged interest this month on A, B, and C. It helps me keep track of all of these expenses, things that are going up. It tells you, oh, you paid more for this month than you did last month. But plug the leaks. Look at where you can cut down on expenses, because at the end of the day, when things are going up and clients are not spending as much, you got to figure out how to reduce some of these operational costs, okay? The second thing that you want to do when you're looking at that is streamlining, okay, your operation, okay? Okay. So in a world where we are all doers, and going all the time, you need to review and optimize your operational processes so that you reduce waste, okay? What can you make easier for yourself? What are some of those things that you spend in time sending emails all day long, sending texts to your clients all day long? I'm going back and forth with different suppliers. You might need to negotiate some of those things. If I know that I have to buy 4x4s for facials every month, let me go ahead and put that on auto pay, right? Save the 5% for a subscription and know that I have that coming all the time. What are some of those things that you can automate? What are some of those things that you can negotiate with your suppliers? Look, if I buy this from you every month, instead of me getting it for $200, can I get it for $150 on an automatic subscription, right? So now your client is happy because, your supplier is happy because they got regular recurring income, and you're happy because you just saved money, right? So what are some of those things that you can streamline? Because like I said, I know that for me, and I know for y'all too, everything's been going up as far as, groceries, gas, rent, people's car notes, interest rates. If everything is going up, what can you streamline and reduce waste on, okay? And then the last thing when it comes to increased operational prices or increased operational costs is going to be increasing your revenue streams, okay? And one thing I'm going to tell you guys, okay, and we'll talk about it more, but one thing that's going to help you with that, monthly recurring income. What kind of packages or monthly services can you be offering to your client where you make that money every month and know that it's going to be there every month, okay? My hairstylist gets paid on the first of every month, okay? Because I know that I'm gonna go to her regularly. I save money that way, she gets recurring income that way. If you know that you have a sculpting client that's gonna come in every 2 weeks for A, B, and C, why not just put them on a monthly plan of $400, 2 sessions a month, And at the first of the month, the 15th of the month, you know that you got $400 coming in. That's the first thing that's going to help you, okay? Additionally, you want to add other streams of income. I keep telling y'all, yes, diversifying services, but diversifying what you are selling. For those of you guys that are doing body sculpting, why are you not selling a product? Why are you not selling some kind of garment? Why are you not selling other revenue that's related to what you are doing so that you make more money? So increase revenue streams, monthly recurring income, adding products to the service. Okay, this helps a lot. It really does, you guys. If y'all have questions, I see people saying it's great information. Absolutely. And if y'all have questions, please put them up here. I will answer them. But you guys, it is extremely important. When you know that clients are spending less than they historically do, and you know that your costs are going up, you have to be able to make to lower that gap, right? In order to do that, you got to start offering them more. It's very simple. If I know that I have a client that I'm giving body sculpting services to, and I want her to use that cellulite cream because when she's away from me, it helps her, I'm gonna sell it to her. So I'm not just gonna get that client for that, $100 service. Now I've made $150 or $130 or whatever else, right? So increase your revenue streams. That is one of the ways that's gonna help you so you don't feel the increased operational costs. And then you guys, this is another one. And this is something that we've had to deal with a lot with my business. Everybody else in the world is going up. Sometimes you got to increase your prices, okay? So a lot of times we worry about increasing our prices because we're like, oh, she's not going to come to me anymore and this and that. Well, guess what? The services cost me more to do now. So I have to be able to make up for that increase. The cream that I produced for $20 is now costing me $25. So I have to pass that on to you. You cannot be afraid to increase your prices. Once again, I'm using Netflix as an example. Baby, Netflix, I didn't went over there and got the one with the ads, and I'm so pissed off. I'm like, I don't like this at all. But they said, look, times are changing. Prices going up. Y'all either take it or leave it, right? But we as business owners are so afraid that if we go up on our prices that nobody's going to follow us. That's not true, you guys. That's not true. And if it is, that's not the loyal client that you want anyway, right? I need the client that's been with me for 4 years to understand I got to go up $20. I got to go up $20 on your membership because you came in, you was paying $50 for something that's now $100. I got to make up for it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, increasing your prices is not always a bad thing. All right. So now I'm going to go over the last fear when it comes to, somebody said this video came right on time. I've been wanting to increase for 2 months now. Okay, well, this is the sign to go ahead and do it, girl. Go ahead and do it. It's that time. Okay, so when we're talking about recession-proofing your business, you guys, at the end of the day, we know they talk about the recession is here, Dow Jones and dropped 1,000 points and all this other stuff. So the third fear that I want to talk to y'all about, I think I should be able to get it on here. I'm kind of running out of space. But the third fear, and this one is big for me, and hopefully a lot of you guys are building your team as well, but employee retention and morale, okay? So it's not just you. Believe me, if you as a business owner are feeling stressed out because your clients are not spending as much, you're not seeing as many clients, you're worried about the bills going up, believe me, if you feel that way, your team, the people that are working with you, they feel it too. And when you're a small business owner, they especially feel it because if you have the right employees, they feel like they're part of your team, right? So when you're stressed, they're stressed. They understand. They know that they used to seeing 10 clients a day, now they only seeing 3, right? So there's a couple of things I wanted to go over. And let me also say this. Employee retention and morale means you too. Because sometimes you want to quit on yourself and sometimes your morale is low as well. So even if you're just you can do these things too. But the first thing that I'm going to say is communicate transparently. Okay. So let me say this. If there's something, I'll write it down. Communicate transparently. And y'all know I used to be an engineer, so my handwriting is bad. That's why I always say it while I'm writing. Communicate transparently. You guys, with me, I actually have weekly meetings, and I'm going to start doing a little bit more where I explain more of what my vision is, what the goals are that we need to hit, so that they really understand. This is why I'm asking you to increase your sales, right? So you need to communicate with your team so that they understand, this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm going up on this price. This is why this month we're doing a special on this service versus another. And I'll give you a perfect example. One of the popular services for us is foot detoxes. People love foot detoxes. A foot detox is a $50 service, okay? A microneedling facial is a $250 service. Very different. So when I'm marketing, I'm going to explain to my staff, look, we are marketing microneedling facials this month because you guys get more money, we get more money. Overall, it's better for the business if I'm pushing that. Yes, people love foot detoxes, but that's not making us as much money. So here's what I'm promoting, and here's why I'm promoting it. Communicate, okay? Don't sit here and be like, well, you just going to do this because I say do it. That's the quickest way to lose a team member. You know, you want to explain to them what's going on and make sure that they know you're not in this alone. I'm feeling the grocery bill going up just like you are. And I'm going to do everything I can to help, you know, ease your burden as well as mine and the businesses. Okay. The second one, and this one is really important. And if y'all have ideas on this one, share it with the group. Invest in training. Okay, especially sales training. This is the time that you and your staff needs to be selling. So I actually increased recently my staff's commission on retail, right? And on memberships, because at the end of the day, we got to sell more. We got to sell more. People come in, they love the service, but they need to be buying a product as well, right? So in order to kind of foster that environment, I'm giving them sales training. Or there may be some kind of, while we're slower, there may be some kind of special skills, special waxing, a special this or that. We might be taking that class at that time. But when you are slower, remember I told y'all about diversifying services? That's the time to invest in some training so that you strengthen your marketing skills, your sales skills, any kind of technical skills that can bring in more money. This is the time to do it. And it actually makes them feel more valued because, oh, I'm not just investing in you as an employee. I actually want you to do better. So I'm trying to teach you something that you'll take with you, right? Learning sales is universal. If you know how to do that, it helps my business, but it also helps you. Okay. And then the last thing, this one is very important. Creating, this one's the most important because when you're talking about morale, creating a positive work environment. Okay. So at the end of the day, a person can go anywhere to do massages, right? But what makes that person want to come in every day, to smile, to give your client the best experience, right? In order to do that, they need to feel valued in your environment. They need to feel heard in your environment, and it needs to be a positive environment. If your staff is always arguing with each other, can't nobody get along with each other, they don't want to talk to each other, that's a problem. So one thing that we do quarterly, and it's coming up soon, we just do something outside of the office, whether it's a happy hour, a game night, something where you show them, hey, I value you. Let's just go have a quick dinner. Let's have fun. Let's do something outside of the office, get to know each other better, and have a creative moment or be positive. We've done what's that thing where they go paint bowls, like pottery. We've done a pottery thing once. We've done a paint with a twist thing once. I've even done an escape the room thing once. We didn't get out the room, y'all. It was, people were competitive too. But what I'm saying is create a positive environment where people want to stay with you. Because if those people want to stay with you, retention for your clientele will go up as well. Okay? If you have happy employees, they give great services, and then you have happy clients that want to keep coming back. All right? So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope that y'all got some value out of it. And I look forward to answering any other questions that y'all might have about this. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Y'all have an amazing Wednesday. I will be back next week. But know and understand that every business is feeling the hurt. Every business is seeing changes in the way clients are spending. You are not alone. There are ways around it. Be strategic, okay? Don't just freak out and become reactionary and start doing $2, services, things that don't make any sense. You still got to live. So don't sit there and do services for the cheapest price and you know that you can't afford to do that. Don't do things like that. Don't sacrifice yourself to keep the doors open. But at the end of the day, be strategic about what you're doing. Ride the wave, and believe me, it will get better. I done been through some recessions. I done been through COVID. I done been through a couple different things. I've been in business 6 years. So know and understand that you do have to change some of your strategies a little bit at times, but you will make it through. And thank you guys. Everybody is saying this is great, and I'm a true boss. Thank you. Thank you guys. Y'all have an amazing and wonderful Wednesday. I will talk to you guys next week. If y'all have any questions or if there are specific topics that you want to hear more about, please let me know. Also, since my birthday is Sunday, I'm either gonna come in on Sunday or Friday. I got a big announcement for y'all. So if y'all follow us on the Academy page or YouTube, I am gonna pop up one of these days and give y'all another announcement about the summit. I got some exciting things coming up for the summit. So y'all have a great evening. I will talk to y'all next Wednesday and either Friday or Sunday. We'll see how it goes. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday as well. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.